All right, what is up, YouTube fam? Welcome to another Dropping Bombs video. And hey, I'm back. I know it's been a while since I did a video because I was at SCG Con Dallas, where the main event did not go so well for me. The side event went okay. The 10K, I ended up taking second, splitting in the top four, and having myself a pretty good weekend and a really fun stream with 4-color elementals. So it was a blast, but from that event, you know, that was definitely not the only storyline because there was a lot of really cool events. Azoria's Hammer in the hands of Travis Brown ended up taking it down and kind of dominating it, to be honest. But we just played Azoria's Hammer, and there were some cool things about the list, but nothing I wanted to jump into right away. But this person who took fourth, Cade, I'm going to butcher this last name, but Cade Cantorgiani, ended up playing Jun and ended up beating Shaheen in the top 8 because he doesn't know what his cards do. Classic Shaheen. You can check out his Twitter if you want to see what I'm talking about there. It was pretty funny. But this deck just looks really cool, and the more I started thinking about the list, the more I started to just realize this is like the new Death Shadow list. I know that's kind of vague because, there's a lot of cards that do not overlap as far as those deck lists goes, including, well, the namesake, Death Shadow. But if you think about it, like, the curve is about the same. You know, the 3-drops really didn't exist in the time where Death Shadow was at its dominant, but all the 1-drops are very similar. 4 Unholy Heats. This is a very good Unholy Heat deck. You have the 8 1-drops of DRC Ragavan. You got all the hand disruption. Even the 1 Fatal Push like we were playing. So the 1-drop slot is pretty much the same, except we have some random 1-ofs down here for Urza's Saga. But then you get to Renin 6, which is kind of your expressive iteration, and Tarmogoyf, which is kind of your Croxa as your heavy hitter. And right now, the only reason why I think Death Shadow is pretty bad is because Drown in the Lock and Dress Down aren't very good. Not very good right now. So, this deck feels like it can kind of take that void. And it's Jun. Let's get real. Everybody loves to play some Jun. So, I think this deck is quite good, and I'm excited to get into it. So, let's go with the mana base. Mana base is pretty, no real big surprises here. We have 1 Baron Moor, 2 Blood Crypts, even some Black Cliffs, 3 Urza's Sagas, 1 Beseiju, and then just fetch lands to facilitate your Overgrown Tomb, Stomping Ground, all that stuff. Only 3 Urza's Saga, which I thought was kind of interesting, but it is really bad and good with Renin 6, just because, well, it's kind of hard to cast the card when you start with turn 2 Saga, but starting with Ren and then going Saga from then on and being able to get back Saga ends up being insane. So then we have 3 Mishra's Bauble. Obviously works well with DRC, helps with Delirium, and you can fetch it up with Urza's Saga. 1 Fatal Push for removal. We have our 6 hand disruption spells, 3 Thoughtseize, 3 Inquisitions. We got our 8 1-drops here. Ragavan, we're back with the monkey. And then DRC, very good DRC deck. This deck creates some types in your graveyard, I'll say that for sure. And we got Unholy Heat. Once again, just you can get Delirious so very fast with this deck. Urza's Saga being 2 types is insane. Just all around, this deck gets Delirious pretty quickly. Then we got a Nile Spellbomb and a Pyrite Spellbomb as Urza's Saga targets, as well as that Shadow Sphere. Ends up all being very useful. Tarmogoyf for a big hitter. Renin 6 because it's probably the best card in Modern right now. It is just absolutely incredible. I played it all weekend, and every time I had it on turn 2, my win rate had to have skyrocketed like 20%. Like, this card is just amazing. We got 1 Dark Confidant, 1 Tireless Tracker for all you Boomer Jun fans out there. And then, speaking of Boomer Juns, we got some Lilianas. This card I'm very skeptic of. It's not something I absolutely love, but, we'll see. We'll see because, this person did well in this event for a reason. I've even played some practice matches with it already, and it's been good. I'll say that. We'll go to the sideboard. We got some Phyrexian Crusader. Seems really good against any kind of money pile deck. I don't know how you really kill this with money pile if you can't use red and white. So that's a spicy one. Alpine Moon for Tron. Boil for blue decks. Ancient Grudge for artifacts. Endurance for Living End. What else we got? Living End, Dredge, Death Shadow. Is it Murktide? Endurance is just great right now. One Terminate for big creatures, specifically Murktide. Culling Ritual, which I didn't think was going to be that good until my opponent playing Temur Murktide slammed 2 6/7 Goyfs against me when I had Unholy Heat in hand and Culling Ritual and ended up blowing them out. They were big sad. 2 Besagers to destroy some lands as well as some artifacts and enchantments. 1 of Pithing Needle to search for with Saga. And then another Lantern to be able to search for with Saga as well. So let's play some Jund. I would like to go first. Ooh, okay. I don't think I can pass this up. We do need a land, but we have 3 looks at it with DRC into Bobble, and we're on the play. And then once we get Ren, all our problems are solved. This could easily be like turn 1 DRC Bobble, turn 2 Ren, turn 3 hand disruption, something else. So I think we should get black-red to be safe anyways. We're going to need a fetch land. Could get green-red, but that runs afoul if we do brick, which it's definitely possible. I've done it before. All right, go like this. Bubble. Let's just hit it right away so we don't have to worry. That's not right away. All right, then we'll say go. We don't even have an instant, too, to be able to do it like before draw step, let's say. Uh-oh. Looks like we are going to lose it. But Lotus Bloom. Whoa. Okay. Lotus Bloom has been suspended. That's probably not great for us. Come on. Oh, no. Well, I think I will just cast Ragavan. We need the mana. All right, we got 2 more looks at it, but also if this connects, so looking okay. And then we'll start ripping the hand apart before Lotus Bloom comes off, but I'm not sure which kind of Lotus Bloom deck this is. I just hope they don't have another Prismatic ending. Then we can Ren plus Thoughtseize next turn. This is basically a land drop. So we know they have Misty in hand. That was probably a dead draw. Well, let's really pray this connects. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Okay. Looks like it's gonna. Goblin Engineer, huh? Oh, I know what deck this is. This is that stupid... I haven't played against this yet. That combo deck. That combo deck with Lotus Bloom, Windgate. I don't know. Something that our Thoughtseizes should be good against. But we're going to find out. Alright, it's Tashimi or whatever is what we have to control. So, black-green here. And I think our Spellbomb should be good too. So, our hand should be pretty well set up. Alright, Tireless Tracker. Finale. Well, we could let Tireless Tracker resolve and then Thoughtseize away these 2 bigger things. I think I like that. Okay, and then we'll pass. We know that. Oh, I love me some classic Jund, y'all. Love me some classic Jund. Feels really good right now, too. Admittedly, I played 2 matches to practice, and they were insane. Close games, but I was victorious, so... We're going to be trophy hunting today in our 3 matches. Yep, there's that. What did they play? The Stomping Ground, eh? Okay. Alright, we won't be playing that land, even though it's kind of awkward. I think we can safely just get another Blood Crypt. Okay, let's... Nope. Let's Fatal Push to start. And let's attack. We might want to play something. I highly doubt it, just because they could Colossus, and we'd be in trouble. So, instead we will Thoughtseize. A Teferi. I don't care as much about Teferi, but the Colossus is definitely scary. Here's a Spell Bomb, and we'll save that as long as we can. And we'll say go. You have a Lotus Bloom, now just don't top deck a Colossus. Even then, it's like not that big of a deal, but It would be annoying. I'm guessing they're going to play Teferi. Ultimating red in this deck, though, is not that good, for what it's worth. Like, it's really the top 2 modes, which is insane. You know, I mean, those modes are ridiculous, but... honestly, it seems better for them to tick up, even though, you know, it's an awkwardish play, but... yeah, it would make sense to still do this. All right. What did you get now? Prismatic Ending, huh? Well, I guess I will activate it. Here's that. And here's that. No fun for us. Okay. All right, come on now, Ragavan. 3, 6, 6. It's still going to be a 3-turn clock with Ragavan. Like, I can dash, deal them damage, dash, deal them damage. But need to get them to 6 anyways, so I still just want to deal with Teferi while I can. I'm probably going to dash a Ragavan and then just play one, you know. It's a... since we have 3 of them. If we only had 2, I wouldn't do that, because if they have 1 Prismatic Ending, then we lose it. How about we hit a Prismatic Ending? That'd be pretty good. Okay, or not. But yeah, I'm going to play it. YOLO. Extra monkeys. All right, no Colossus. Tasha Shimi, I believe, is the card that returns Lotus Blue. I don't know exactly how this combo works, to be honest. I've seen it, and Ely was trying to convince me to play it at this last event, saying it could be busted, which could be true, but... even if they play the 2-3 right now, yeah, it's kind of brutal. Okay, well, I mean, if they're going to combo us, they probably will do it now. It's just a free spell when you do this. Okay. Okay, leads me to believe we are indeed not dead. But I will attack. Ooh, baby. Baby. Hello. It's Liliana. Everybody's favorite boomer planeswalker. Yes. Oh, that was a good draw. Man, is this what Reed Duke and Brad Nelson's life has been like this entire time? Just Jun-guying it up? Oh, baby. Hello. I'll add a Teferi to that. Bounce. They can sacrifice it. Yeah, sure. Now they don't have it. That's the main thing. And ping them. And your go. That was absurd. I didn't think we were going to end the turn with 2 3-mana planeswalkers in play. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. Wow. Okay, they do have another one, though. That's bad. That is indeed bad. Yep. They can do this quite a few times. I do not have a way to interact. Tapped. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, as we say that, it looks like we might be dead. Because they can just add a bunch of white and green mana. I mean, they can return that many lands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, they're going to return all their lands, then play Colossus. Or they're just going for it and hoping to, like, cycle their land because they don't have anything else. I kind of doubt it, but... Alright, well. Maybe this combo deck is insane. Damn, I didn't think we were losing this game. That's frustrating. Because now they can do this again. Over and over and over and over. Oh, I want to see the deck. I'd like to see it in action. I know we're probably dead, but... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If only we dealt them one more damage instead of killing their Teferi. They wouldn't have been able to take damage with Temple Garden. I feel like they still could have done it, but maybe not. We died. Tilt. Yeah, I never knew if this deck was real, but it hasn't been popping up in any real tournaments yet. So I just figured it wasn't, but who knows? I know combo fanatics have been playing this deck, but this is kind of an easy combo. Just Lotus Bloom, Tamishi, and Cultivator Colossus, and Eladamri's Call, and a bunch of ways to put Colossus into play. Yeah, there it is. Are they keeping this Colossus around? Looks like it. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as... I mean, they have to kill us this turn, otherwise we get to untap and Ren. I'm sure they have something for it, even a Prismatic Ending or something, but... Or Finale. Finale's probably the card, right? And gain haste. Yep, that's definitely what it is. Sweet. Well, we died. After they do all this and we had Lightning Bolt. Kaya! Wow. Well, this was a roller coaster of a game. This was one hell of a roller coaster. Yep. Make sure they don't deck on accident. All right, they did it. All right, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, Endurance seems decent. Terminate actually seems okay. Lantern is good. This on Lotus Bloom, does that work? No, that's a mana ability. Oh, but it works on the creature, right? Yeah, it definitely works on the creature. Those would not work. Boil would not work. Alpine Moon would not work. Okay. So, Unholy Heat is still fine. We don't have too much removal. Maybe we also probably don't want our Boomer cards. Dark Confidant's probably good. Tracker's probably a little slow. Culling Ritual we don't want. Didn't mean to put that in there. Pyrite Spellbomb is bad. Shadow Sphere is unneeded. And can probably cut one of these. And then just interact. I mean, if any deck's going to be able to beat them, it's a deck that can kill their creatures, rip their hand apart, target their graveyard, and have a way to shut down their creature full stop. So it seems like this should be a good matchup, but, you know, if we get beat badly again, maybe their deck is just really good. I have heard things about this deck, and I haven't actually seen it played. Haven't seen it do well in a tournament yet, so I haven't put too much attention to it. But who knows? Maybe it'll be time. So this gets the needle, but Not worth it. Okay, this hand is fine. I think we're just going to get rid of Unholy Heat, go Inquisition into Goyf into Liliana like it's 2010. Alright. Let's start with this in case we top deck Ren. So we're going to need green-black. You always got to prepare for just in case you draw Ren, because Ren's that good. Okay, here's that. Lotus Bloom, Spell Pierce, Prismatic Ending. Yeah, and every Teferi deck too wrecks this. So I really don't think this deck is that good. But what are they going to be able to do? I don't want them to Prismatic Ending my Goyf. Like, that's my clock. But Spell Piercing my Liliana could also be annoying. And they're going to go turn 1 this plus Bloom. Maybe I take the Bloom? Then my Goyf dies and then I have, like, nothing. I just don't think I can let my Goyf die. I think that's the main thing. But maybe it's Liliana and I let my Goyf die? Can play around a Spell Pierce decently. Probably. It's tough. This is tough. Could just take this and then their hand is pretty weak. Actually, I think I am going to take this. Because then if I go Tarmogoyf, then they Prismatic Ending it, then I can play Liliana. Yeah, sure. We're gonna gamble a little bit. It's a good hand, though, I think. They're trying to counter Ren, which we won't be doing. Okay. We wouldn't have been doing. All right, here's a Goyf then. But they'll still have Spell Pierce open next turn, so unless we get like a Thoughtseize, we won't be really playing much. Ragavan's pretty damn good, though. That was actually insane. Okay. Now the pressure's on them. So now they have to deal with this battlefield next turn, and then we can just play one of the Planeswalkers. And we'll get a mana advantage here. We can actually play both of the Planeswalkers next turn. Alright, your go. This should be good for us. Yeah, that was kind of brutal. But we can play Ren first now. And if they Spell Pierce it, sure, we'll pay. But they're probably going to Prismatic Ending this. Unless they go, say go. No, they don't have green mana for Eladamri's Call, so... Yep. Oh, well. Okay. Well, now it's going to be double Planeswalker time, I feel. Green, red, Ren. Here's this. Right. Black, red. Alright. Get rid of that. Say go. We got Planeswalkers. Alright, now we know those are 3 of their cards. They do, if they can just Eladamri's Call for that creature, you know, they can just start doing things, which is scary. There's the green. Ooh. Might need a hand disruption spell. Which we do not have. We can make them discard, but we are kind of vulnerable, I think. Another Prismatic. That's okay. We would have liked the land, but not the biggest of deals. Okay, Unholy Heat, huh? That is only okay. I guess let's start with a dashed Ragavan. See if we hit something. Lotus Bloom, huh? Can't play that. Now we can either play Bob or discard Bob. Dark Confidant. Or play Dark Confidant, discard Unholy Heat. Because what else is this really doing? And then we have a removal spell with this, I guess, but I think we might just be dead. And we'll say go. I think we needed something there. Yeah, I truly think they got this. They played Tashimi, or Tamishi, and pay 1 to return a land. They get to do this over and over. I think we're dead. So fragile, though, like... Yeah. Damn. Well, brutal. I still feel like this is a good matchup, but, you know, that's always said until you, like, lose to this deck multiple times. Then you're like, oh, okay, maybe this deck's just good. But, like, they had to have the Colossus, too. Yeah, I don't know. Tough stuff, tough stuff. Maybe they can brick. I kind of doubt it, but... Yeah, even if they just have a gigantic creature here, that's already going to be tough to deal with. Alright, I guess this deck isn't a meme. Can even get that land back and bounce stuff. Spicy. Well, I guess we're dead. They're just going to do it again. That's 9 mana. So if they have the, whatchamacallit, now they just have X equals 11. Yep. Maybe they don't have it. We'll make them do it. But yeah, all they need is a finale now. There it is. Wow. I don't know what else to say. They got us. They got us. GG. Let's play the next round. Hopefully we can win it. All right, let's do it. Round number 2. All right, that first one didn't go great. Let's redeem ourselves here. I'm going to keep. We'll get Blood Crypt here and then Bobble. You know, we want a Ren or something like that, but still the hand is functional. See what our opponent is on. All right. Let's go with the Dragon Rage Channeler. DRC. Here's a Bobble. I do not want a second Bobble. We'll say go. We'll Bobble during their upkeep. That's just in case they have Thoughtseize. You know. And we don't have mana, so there's no point in us gaining an extra card. A waste. I wonder what deck this could be. Our Besage might be good, but we might have to play it as a land. Okay. Ren. Oh. Okay, well. Let's Thoughtseize plus... I don't know what mana I want with this yet, but yeah, let's Thoughtseize plus Shadowsphere. Maybe we'll hit Delirium. That's Delirium. Unless we want to play it next turn. Nah, not worth it. I'd rather start a clock. Reality Smasher, Chalice of the Void. Well, they do have Tron as well. Chalice on 1 seems pretty bad for us, so let's get rid of that. I don't want that either. But we do have Besage to break up Tron, which is going to be nice. I learned how insane Besage is against Tron over the weekend. I was destroying my Tron opponents with this. Ooh, hello. Okay, so we can go like this, plus disrupt their Tron. That's good. I like this deck, y'all. Even though we just got smushed, but I just like how it plays. I can see myself playing this deck at an event, to be honest. Okay, there's an Urza's Tower. Now we can get any land for this. We can just do this during their draw step. That's another tower that went away, though, so they're going to search for whatever. And now we will get rid of their tower. Seiju. Oh, yeah, it costs 1 less because it's legendary. All right, we got to keep that in mind. All right, so we could have got green-red and saved our treasure there. All right, I always forget that second clause. Most decks do play Swamp because you can't get Waste off of it, I learned. Even though Waste it says basic land, it's not a type. This is what the judge said at the thing. I didn't really know, but makes sense. All right. Yeah, so we could have like equipped it or something. But instead we can't. Yeah, wow, we could have equipped and that would have been exactly a 2-turn clock. So that treasure is actually going to punish us. Damn. That's all right. I don't think their hand is really going to beat us. Unless they Tron up. Battery Shaper. We couldn't have cast that. Unbeatable Shaper. Ooh, they can get our Ragavan, though. That's okay, though. We'll just let this resolve and then we'll Unholy Heat it. If they go Waste, knock. Okay. Probably going to be Thought Knot. What you got, Droko? Knock, it's Thought Knot. You may take a peek. Do you like what you see? 2 answers for 1 mana for that 4/4 of yours. Okay, Ragavan dead. Bang, draw 2. And I get to Surveil. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that's tough to say no to. As one of my cards. Now, I mean, I think we just Liliana, tick up, discard Swamp, keep Unholy Heat, attack for 3. Next turn we can Shadowsphere and finish them off. Seems good. I guess they can Reality Smasher and just attack it. Attack down Liliana, but if they do that, they die. So that's not a play for them. We get to get rid of that. Tick this up. Discards another Swamp. Here's that damage for us. So we know these are 2 of the cards. The other one has to be pretty good. What we're afraid of is like a Karn. A Karn or Rito. Can go like get like a Tormod's Crypt or something. That would be annoying. Then we Shadow Sphere it up, attack for 2 kind of thing. But yeah, it would be annoying. This should be us winning our first game of this video. Maybe? No, it is a Carnarito. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I should have floated mana. Oh, no. Oh, no. I clicked too fast. I definitely should have floated mana. Because they're going to crypt. Well, that was stupid of me. Good job, Corey. Well, wait. Now they're actually screwing this up? By letting me untap? I could just attack them. They almost for sure have to... Yeah, I think they screwed this up. So what if I have, like, Rent, you know? I'll attack them. Yeah, I'll respond. There you go. Thank you for letting me correct my mistake. I don't think I want that. So now it is still kind of slightly awkward because we can equip this Shadow Sphere. They're probably going to discard whatever is not Reality Smasher. Yep. So now they just have a Smasher in play. We can equip this, and now they can kill Liliana if they want, which they have to. And then we attack for 2, and then they don't attack, and then the board is stable. But we have lots of draws. If we ever hit Delirium, they're dead. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Just kidding. Well, now they have a choice to make. Do they want to Blast Zone now, or do they want to Smash her and attack? I think I would try to play to win. I would Smash, yep. But now this gives us, you know, even a Thoughtseize, we could get Delirious and win the game. Yeah. I think I might as well fetch. Go down to just 11. We do not want to go to 10 with 2 smashing hits. All right. Big money. Bang. Oh! Come on. Something good to surveil into. Oh! Called it! Called it! Called it! Called it! Even an Inquisition would win. Yes. That was sick. That was sick. All right. Tron. How about those Boseijus? Those could be good. Outside of that, we don't really want too much. I guess, no, they are E-Tron, so killing big creatures is important. Fatal Push, less important. Pyrite Spellbomb, less important. No, Spellbomb's not very good. The Shadow Sphere is actually good. Then it's probably Inquisitions is what I start to trim. They're still okay, but they're not as good as Thoughtseize. And we'll go like that. Tron. Okay. I think I can keep. Not amazing by any means, but we can get like green-red and play a Goyf. They play a decent amount of graveyard hate. Like, they'll even play relics and stuff, so that is kind of annoying, but we got Boseiju. We'll be fine. Boseiju really did a number to the Urzatron, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh. What do we get? Thoughtseize. Ooh. That's probably a better thing to start with. And then I just go black, green. I want to be able to Goyf. Then I have no access to my red mana. I mean, they could just have turn 2 Thoughtseer, or Thought-Knot, and I'm in trouble. So I think I got to break that up. And I got to break it up where I still have a good play next turn, which is Goyf. So yeah, black-green. This is going to force us to have to top deck a little bit. But even if we just went Goyf into Activate Saga a couple of times, it's still okay. They did not have that, but they do have Chalice, which is annoying. Yep. No Chalice for you. Very annoying Chalice. They got a turn 2 Unbeatable Reshaper. Respect. Respect. Draw 1 drop immediately. We love this. That's alright. Taste the Goyf. We'll eventually draw something, right? Right? Now it's the Unbeatable Reshaper. Land. Damn. Now we have to play the second Saga, which is kind of annoying. But we still have a game plan. It's to attack. That's the best thing Mana Reshaper does, is blocks and gets to redraw a card. Which is sad, but so true. Okay, we'll start throwing spells into our graveyard probably eventually here, but as long as we have stuff to do with Sagas, it'll be fine for now. It's going to grow another point for sure because of Saga, so we'll at least have a 5/6 already. Bigger than any creature in their deck. Tarmogoyf's a house. Not what we wanted to see. Should be okay, though. I'm guessing they'll get Tormod's Crypt. We're going to find out. All right, we keep drawing 1-drops, which is not cool, but Saga, I think, is going to carry us out of this game. Saga, Saga, Saga. Bridge. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad for us. But we have Besages in the deck. Eventually we'll find one. Okay. Now... yeah, I think we still just want to activate. Now, what do we want to get? Probably just, well, we only have one choice, so let's get a bobble. All right, we could throw something to the graveyard, but none of this actually increases Delirium, so YOLO. Let's attack here, attack face. All right, then let's bobble ourselves, try to find Boseiju, or like a Wren would be pretty good. We got ways around this. I don't really need a land, though. So let's get red, black. I don't know why we even took damage, to be honest. It's like, maybe I want to burn a spell here. God, we have drawn a lot of 1-drops. We have drawn only 1-drops since they chaliced on 1. Yikes. It's all right. Well, we are going to be able to not attack now, but all we got to do is find a Boseiju, which we will eventually. We have 3. But until then, I guess we'll just make a bigger army so that once we find Boseiju, we also just kill them. I'll take another bobble. I'll take a look at myself. I I do not want that. And this time, I don't think we want to leave mana untapped. There's no point. And we'll say go. Where are you, Boseiju? Okay, they can start putting counters on this, which is scary, actually, but we got time. All right, here's another bubble. We're still digging. I don't think we have a single Saga target left in our deck now, though. There it is. There it is. We might just terminate this in response. I guess we don't really care right now, but I guess if they Troned, it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They'd be able to put a ton of counters on. None of which would truly matter. So, we're going to wait. Okay. I think we will terminate that. Black. Terminate. Since they can't take the only spell that they're going to want to take. GG. I think they're going to see it. They might just scoop right now. I'll get this forest. Boseiju. Man, Boseiju did a number on E-Tron specifically. Like, Tron, still good against, don't get me wrong, but man, E-Tron, it destroys. Okay, yeah, I suppose we can do that too. Liliana. I kind of want them to discard because they're going to have to sacrifice. So yeah, sure, discard. I got some spares. There's Relic they couldn't cast. Alright, I'll attack. I guess if I made them sacrifice, they'd kill 1, 10, 13. Yeah, it still wouldn't have been lethal, so wasn't the biggest punt. Now they can do that. Pump, kill a construct, only take 4. And they're still dead next turn. 7, 11, 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, exactly. Exactsies. Well, I guess I get to Saga, so technically we have +2. Your go. A GG. A G. A G. Well, 2 absolute beatings so far. Just 1 from us, 1 from them. All right, let's play that final match. Try to salvage a nice 2-1 out of this league. All right, let's do it. Final round here. Looks like we won the play again, which is nice. Well, oh, I think I want to keep this. I want to keep it for science. Obviously, we draw fetch lands and it's insane, but even this, being able to go DRC into Inquisition or Unholy Heat, and then Saga, and then start Sagaing, and then Ren, I think that's still pretty good, but we're going to find out. I'm going to start with DRC. Now, if we top deck a fetch land and we can go Ren, that's the dream our hand has made, but that's pretty much every time you get to play Ren on 2. Card's just unbelievable. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Okay. Misty, huh? Alright, alright. Well, let's now Inquisition. See what they're up again. Or see what they're up to. We need a land. Do not need a Ren. Well, thank you for letting me get rid of that Wren on top. That would have been a nightmare. Okay. Well, do I care that much about getting Thought Seized? I think I probably do. So I'm not going to let it happen. But we are in some trouble if we brick here. And they got a big old Murktide coming. Come on, hit. Oof. Oof. Oofta. Well, that's not good. We are going to hit Delirium, so as long as they can't get it too large. 1, 2. Oh, it's already too large. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead. GG us. But just think if we had a fetch land instead, though. Just picture it. The game would have been so much cooler. You know? We are going to get Delirious, so we just don't have enough way to generate enough mana even with the top deck to like Unholy Heat plus Wren. Because right now they can only get it to a 7/7. But we actually, though, there might be a play because this will have to attack. If they block, then we can Unholy Heat it. And it's a forced attack, so maybe they go for it. Even if it's an 8/8, it kills it. Alright, here's that. I think I might just get Pyrite Spellbomb just to sack it with the colorless mana. Yep. So I can get the card right away. Sack to draw. Here's that. Bin. Oh, shit. No. I didn't want to play that anyways. Okay. Have to attack. Got him. Unholy Heat. Top. Bang. Couldn't possibly win if they didn't block. Gotta love it. And now we still might be in trouble, but at least we have a shot. Like, we can start by playing a 7/8. So we know they drew Scalding Tarn and they have Steam Vents. So 2 lands in hand plus a Thoughtseize. Okay, so now we're either going to get to play Wren or Goyf, which is still fine. We got 2 big plays for them to deal with. Because, I mean, this gets back Saga. Wow. Okay, so they clearly have a push or something. I mean, we left on... We didn't... Or we surveilled on top. So they had to know that a Goyf is coming, but... Let's go with green, red. Here's a Goyfy Goyf. Just a 2-mana 7/8. Just a 2-mana 7/8. Okay. Okay. Grixis Murktide, huh? Doesn't seem like Shadow, because they have too many basics. But yeah, just a Grixis Murktide deck. That's cool. Okay, takes damage. For what? Alright, I'm gonna attack. There's 7 types in my graveyard. That's awesome. Drown in the Loch. Okay, that sucks. I guess I'll play this. Oh, they might have Archmage's Charm too, but what can you do? And I got this, and I'll say go. Okay. Oof. I was like, uh-oh, Murktide, but yeah, that's just as bad. That's just as bad, if not worse. Can't beat a Jace. Can't beat a Jace. Okay. Can't even play that. Okay. Urza Saga, do some work. And we can pressure Jace next turn, so that's okay, as long as they have one bad brainstorm. But even if they play anything, we're dead. Young Dingo. This player I've definitely seen around the block. I'll be able to get a 3/3 construct, but if they have any piece of removal in their Grixis deck, then we're probably dead. Or God forbid a dress down. If they dress down me, we might as well concede the whole match. Okay. Still bad. Yeah, I think we get a Nile Spellbomb. I can take away Murktide. I mean, I can't beat a Murktide, so I'm going to try to take this away. Okay. Not going to sacrifice this yet. Maybe they bounce or something. Yeah, Jace is just too dominant in games like this. Like, the odds of winning are so slim when we don't play like Lightning Bolt, instead play Unholy Heat, which I like. You know, this style of deck definitely wants Unholy Heat more, but... And I mean, we can still just draw Unholy Heat. And we might have to. Okay. Here comes Ragavan. Here comes Ragavan. Alright. Get that F6. Uh-oh, Murktide on top. So that's what they're brainstorming away. Well, I mean, we shut down that play. They could have went Drown, Ragavan, and 8/8 Murktide. We weren't beating that. So we at least... No! Come on! You don't need a more of an advantage. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. All right, let's do all our things. Here's this. Well, we can take one. Guess we can just take Ragavan. Let's take a Drown. Try to play a Goyf. And then we'll say go. We knew they drew their Murktide, which is still gonna be fine. Like, they can drown this plus do other things. It is a big old Goyf though, let me tell you. It's a big dead Goyf, let me tell you. Okay. This feels like bait, but not much we can do about it. We can cycle first, I guess. Maybe we hit something better. That was not better. Yeah, we just can't win. We can't beat the Jace. The Jace destroyed us. All right. There were a decent amount of blue lands. Yeah, actually, Boil seems sweet. I haven't boiled an opponent in so long. Endurances are great. Terminate is good. Pithing Needle for Jace seems good to me. We need all our early removal because they are a Ragavan deck. I almost want to take out DRC. Feels kind of wrong. All right, let's take out Inquisition. They just have Jace and Murktide that we have to hit. I'll trim a DRC. And Pirate Spellbomb. It just isn't even that good of a card, so let's do that. All right. Well, I was like, last game of the stream. Let's hope not, but it's not even a stream. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, I will keep, but it's not amazing. We got removal for the first 2 creatures. And a Liliana to try to gain an advantage. Liliana's pretty good against Murktide, too, for what it's worth. All right, your go. All right, there's a dead Ragavan. Yeah, let's do this and say go. I don't want to fill my graveyard if I don't have to because of Drown. Like right now, you know, they probably don't have a great counterspell for Liliana. If I just don't fill my graveyard. All right, let's hope this works because this is really all we got. Don't you dare. Oh, this will be such a sad ending if we just get this countered and we do nothing. No! I mean, it's still a keep, but yeah, this is not good. This is not good. This Grixis deck looks pretty cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. Gets to play all my favorite cards. We're just a Jun gamer looking over at Grixis, just come back to me. Unholy Heat, which will not be good. All right, anything? That's a something. That's a big something. Tireless Tracker. Okay. I'll get these 2 treasures while I can. That was insane. Oh, man. Man, Jun Gamer, we're back. We're back. Tracker, tracker, tracker. Yeah, that's all right. We got our value. I guess if they Murktide now, it's kind of brutal. Well, I mean, we do have the Terminate. And that seems good to Murktide here. Yeah, this is actually going to work out quite well for us. Yep. That's a dead Murktide. And we get to Thoughtseize. Okay. Well, everything's coming up us. Can't beat the Ragavan. Red, black, terminate, and we'll say go. Sack a treasure, or sack a clue. And we definitely did just destroy them there in that sequence. They're seeing what we're going to draw next. And they're going to have a counter spell for anything, so gonna have to think about our plays very well. Yep. They know about it, so they're going to save that charm, I bet. Maybe we just force it through anyways because, well, it's going to work eventually. Okay. Well, I like that. Let's Thoughtseize. They might Spell Pierce and I have to pay for it. Counter it? Oh, draw 2. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, what are we taking a peek at? Murktide, Thought Scour. Yeah, I can't really beat that Murktide. I feel like I've said that a lot this video. All right, so that's their hand. We got a big old Goyf. And that's it. But it is only a 2-turn clock, but they can't take too much more damage. Now just don't draw a Drown. Drown would be deflating. Okay, we knew they drew a land, so they got those 2 cards and a mystery card. Hopefully it's not a Drown. Oh, baby. Now, even if it is, at least we're still in it. Big old Goyf coming at you. And a second one just for fun. Okay. I will hold the land. They might still have Thoughtseize in their deck. All right. Hopefully we're forcing a game 3 with these big old goyfs. Looks like a Murktide. That'll be good, actually, because I'm sure they can shrink it enough. No, they didn't actually shrink the goyf at all. Oh, okay. That's not a big deal, then. That's a chump blocker. Yeah, they shouldn't have exiled anything, then. Okay. Yeah, yeah, maybe exile one thing so it gets out of, like, lightning bolt range, but... Chump blocker. Don't think they're going to have mass removal. So, yeah, here's another threat. That Spell Pierce is looking embarrassing. We know that's their hand. So, yeah, okay, cool. That, and honestly, this right there, don't do that if you're the opponent. Wait till you draw, because they just said, I don't have cards like Damnation or EE, something like that that could possibly get me back into it. That's giving away information in itself. And you got to think. Got to think about it when you're on this side, you know. Players do things for a reason. All right, we could get Lantern. I never thought about that one, but I think Spellbomb's enough, and 1 is fine. So, yeah, let's just keep it. YOLO. All right, this is going to be the final game of this video. As always, y'all, if you are interested in upping your game, I have a Patreon below. The newest content in there is my 4-color elemental list from the beginning of Dallas, as well as historic content to get us ready for the Arena Open. And then next week is going to be an updated 4-color elemental list and sideboard guide to round out this month. So if that interests you, check it out. As well as if you want to rent this deck, check out Mana Trader's link below. You can use my promo code CoreyB and you get 10% off your first couple months. This is an expensive deck, so I'll warn you, this was a tough one, but, still doable. So thanks, everybody. All right, let's play. Let's play that last one. Yep. I'm bobbling on your turn against the Thoughtseize deck, eh? Aggressive. All right, this hand doesn't pass the Ragavan test, though. Nice, nice. They did not have it. Now we can get some perfect information on them. We're going to bobble them first. They're a Thoughtseize deck, too, but we don't care as much if they Thoughtseize us, because honestly, they might not even leave them in. Okay, their hand is bad. So, do we want to just take Counterspell, leave them with the Expressive, or just leave them with Counterspell? I'm going to take their Counterspell, because they're drawing a land. Now they're going to be put in the weird spot. Do I want to Expressive on 2, or just do literally nothing? And I think they'll do nothing, but it's not a great play for them. All while we play a gigantic creature. Now do we play Goyf? I think we play Goyf instead of, well, we're playing Goyf regardless, but Forest Goyf instead of Saga Goyf. I don't want to be forced to use Saga yet, because next turn I want to cast Endurance or Goyf, depending on what they do. Depending on their iteration. I mean, that's what they're going to do. Their hand did not develop the way they wanted. Okay, there's that. We'll say go. And if they just go like land go, wow, okay, so they drew a counterspell. Alright, I'm going to play Saga now. Okay, I'm gonna attack. God, if they try to drown this, I can Endurance myself. Honestly, though, I'm just going to say go. I feel like they have Counterspell. If they didn't drown this, they probably have Counterspell. Oh, yeah. Do I get to do this? Does this work? Yeah, I do. Endurance. Yep. Owned. Owned. We owned them. God, we called it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a sweet last match, y'all. Just us owning our opponent. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're gonna drown, you just gotta do it right away. Endurance is a magic card. And honestly, Veil's a card. I don't play Veil, but Veil is a card that they should be afraid of, so. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, okay. So which land did they just play? Show game log. They played a Steam Vents. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Chapter 2. Now we can dash Ragavan and get in some more damage. I think that's good. And then just either make a Saga or just cast Tarmogoyf. Honestly, this might just be a Goyf turn. Just say forget Saga. Ragavan of their own, huh? We could cast Ragavan and play a Goyf. It's like a free Ragavan. I think I like it. Then I get another creature in the yard. That doesn't matter that much, but yeah, here's a Goyf. Here's a Ragavan. I'll keep this one, and we'll say go. Woo, John, baby. Now if they Murktide, we got Liliana. We will be Delirious. We can be Delirious next turn, too, because we get an artifact and we put an enchantment land to the graveyard. Wow. Okay, so they did not. Oh my god. I will float mana. I will float mana. Well, we can Pithing Needle, Polluted Delta. Strip mine them. I don't mind it. Or we can get a Nile Spellbomb. That's probably better. Alright, well. It's boiling in here. Gotta counter it, but then you die. Gotta counter it or you're landless. What the hell is this? Oh, that sucks. That was really good. Okay, well, now do I hit their graveyard? I don't think so. I need the big creatures, so yeah, all right. That sucked how that worked. I don't know if there was something different I could have done, though. It was like I needed the land, so the Saga forced me to do it. Yep. I mean, we're still sitting great, but that was definitely brutal. Because now they can, like, find a drown. I can exile my graveyard again, though, too, if they do find a drown. Chase. Chase bounce. Okay. They have to. Yep. Okay. Well, I do want to kill Jace, but I also want to hit them. So this goes to Jace. This goes upstairs. Spell Pierce. Yeah. DRC. Goyf. Your go. What a game. What a game. God, Cryptic Command and Jace. What a time to be alive. Yep. Better be a good one. We still got two amazing cards right now. This was a cool little video, y'all. John, it's back. Did it ever leave? You tell me. Our opponent knew who we were, and they were nice. They know the ways of the taco salad. The ways of the salad. The mighty, mighty taco salad. They might be able to live for a turn. That's impressive. Okay. They're like, oh, I might be able to live. Ooh. All right, we did it. We did it. Okay, not bad. I went 4-1 in that league. I played 2 practice rounds against Team of Murktide, and I can't remember the other match I played. But the deck very much impressed me, like very much. I think I've been really looking for this style of deck, you know, that to fill the Death Shadow Regavan Void. I think this deck is much better than Death Shadow right now because the blue cards just aren't good. The blue cards are not good right now. I think Endurance is still a problem, but the fact that Chalice isn't a problem right now when you have Boseiju means that this deck is just better, you know? So if you're a Death Shadow gamer, here's the new Death Shadow deck. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell if you like the content. I really appreciate the support, okay? We'll see you next video.